Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we're diving into a fascinating world of programming and consciousness with a concept called verse jumping.
Yeah, verse jumping is this amazing method to link your consciousness to alternate versions of yourself, amplifying your skills and knowledge.
That sounds incredible. So, if I understand correctly, it's like tapping into your potential across multiple realities.
Exactly. Imagine having access to all your alternate selves' experiences and memories. It's like having superpowers in your own mind.
Wow. And how does this relate to the software you mentioned called VRS?
VRS stands for a personal software runtime, designed to embrace the joy of programming while handling complex tasks seamlessly.
Interesting. So what are the core principles that guide the VRS design?
The principles are joy, uniformity, simplicity, practicality, and interactivity. It's all about creating an empowering environment.
Can you give us an example of how VRS implements these principles?
Sure. For instance, the lyric language used in VRS allows you to define new bindings easily and supports real-time interactions.
Wow, real-time. That's quite dynamic. How does the VRS environment support developers?
It's a sandbox project, so it's all about playful experimentation. Think of it as a safe space where you're free to explore and innovate.
I love that. So it's not just about rigid coding, but more about enjoying the process?
Exactly. The platform encourages creativity, so even if concepts are still being refined, you can enjoy using them.
And how do processes work in VRS? I've heard they're pretty unique.
Yes, processes are lightweight and can be scheduled across multiple cores without interruption, ensuring smooth performance.
That sounds efficient. But what about communication between processes?
Communication happens via message passing. It's like sending notes between your alternate selves. Each process has its own mailbox.
That's a cool way to think about it. What's an example of using message passing in VRS?
You could have an infinite loop waiting for messages, handling tasks as they come in, sort of like a personalized assistant.
It sounds like VRS brings a level of flexibility and innovation I haven't seen before.
Absolutely. It makes programming fun and allows for real-time changes, almost like a conversation with the code.
That's fascinating. What's next for the future of VRS?
We're continually improving, focusing on creating an interactive experience that can truly entertain and empower developers.
That's exciting. Before we wrap up, could you share a thought-provoking question for our listeners?
Absolutely. Ask yourself, if you could tap into the knowledge and experience of an alternate you, what would you learn?
What a powerful question. Thank you for sharing this enlightening conversation with us today.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Until next time, keep exploring your potential.